Far beyond our quiet solar cradle, orbiting a pale imitation of our sun, lies a world that should not exist. It is a planet both stunning and monstrous, a world drowning in azure storms that gleam like shards of razored glass. Astronomers know it as HD 189733b, but its name is not what will haunt you. It's what happens there that will. This planet orbits perilously close to its host star, less than 3 million miles away, a distance so small that a single year lasts only 2 Earth days. The proximity turns its skies into a roaring inferno of light and plasma, where temperatures claw at thousands of degrees Fahrenheit. Metal and vapor mingle, sculpting nightmares into perpetual motion. The air itself is alive with fury. From space, HD 189733b shimmers a deep cobalt blue, like a tranquil ocean from afar. But beauty betrays horror. It is not water that paints its face, but silicate particles suspended in an atmosphere of violence. Beneath that mesmerizing surface color lurks chaos, awaiting the next storm to ignite. This is nature's cruelest illusion. Astronomers first detected it through the trembling of distant starlight. A faint flicker, an almost imperceptible dance of gravity, revealed a planet wrapped in secrets. Data poured in, light curves, absorption lines, and with them came dread. What kind of sky scatters blue with death? Winds there scream faster than sound, reaching 5,000 miles per hour, wielding glass fragments as their blades. Imagine a hurricane so vast that continents would vanish beneath its reach, its gusts whistling through molten clouds. On HD 189733b, that storm never ends. It is eternal, without reprieve or dawn. The blue hue once inspired poetry among observers, but now it inspires silence. Each photon that reflects from its surface carries whispers of turbulence, scattering across cosmic distance to remind us of our fragility. The planet radiates cold menace through warmth, a paradox written in sapphire flame. At its core, pressure mounts like a titan's heartbeat, compressing gas into alien chemistry. There lies the engine of terror, massive thermal tides crushing molecular life before it could ever dream of evolving. If something does exist within that tempest, it would endure pain unimaginable by human thought. Awareness itself would melt. The star it worships bleeds radiation, a merciless overseer that flays the upper atmosphere atom by atom. Every orbit is an execution performed in light, neutral particles shredded into ghosts by solar wrath. The exoplanet persists only through mass loss, sacrificing itself molecule by molecule. A slow cosmic suicide. Yet, the glass rain, its most infamous horror, falls in sheets of breathtaking violence. Tiny silicate crystals form high in the atmosphere, carried sideways by unrelenting winds. They slice through darkness with deadly grace, never reaching the surface, forever circulating in torment. Imagine a storm where every raindrop can cut. Observatories on Earth record these meteorological nightmares through the faintest signatures in light. Each wavelength unveils a layer of decay, a symphony of materials stripped bare. Scientists adjust their instruments, frightened by the consistency of what they find, permanence within chaos, or perhaps design within disaster. To study HD 189733b is to stare into an abyss that smiles back. Its data pulses with eerie regularity, almost rhythmic, as if the storms breathe in unison. Patterns emerge, hauntingly familiar, mimicking the order of biological systems despite the impossibility of life. It's a riddle carved in cosmic madness. The pressure gradient between its night and day sides is monstrous, night frozen, day aflame. Winds rush from blazing dawn to shadowed dusk, smashing thermal boundaries with vengeance. Within that clash, lightning blooms on scales beyond reckoning, illuminating the glass storms in ghostly violet flashes. The planet burns and screams. If you stood beneath those clouds, though you never could, you would hear thunder so deep it would crush your chest. Each bolt rips through the densest gases, resonating like a cathedral collapsing in vacuum. The echoes alone could erase thought, replacing it with primal fear. There are no safe sounds here. The temperature balance ensures that every molecule dances on the edge of vaporization. Hydrogen and methane rise, silicon and magnesium rain down, combining into airborne blades. It is alchemy and violence, a self-sustained, eternal machine of destruction. The cycle is perfect in its cruelty. Scientists simulated storms in digital models, but no processor can truly capture that chaos. Each iteration breaks apart as the physics bends toward instability. The deeper the simulation runs, the closer the pattern drifts toward something disturbingly alive. The algorithms whisper wrongness before they crash. Even the light curve flutters unpredictably, as if the planet itself changes mood. Waves of brightness roll across it, suggesting colossal energy release or movement beyond known forces. Something there behaves with rhythm. The data streams sometimes pulse like a heartbeat too slow to belong to machine or man. Some researchers dismiss the anomalies as noise, random distortions of starlight. Others, more superstitious, refuse to speak of what they see repeating in spectrographs. The pattern resembles fractal symmetry, something simultaneously ordered and chaotic, a fingerprint of consciousness sculpted from storms. It terrifies them to admit it. Across decades, telescopes refine their focus, peeling back layers of mystery, yet each revelation only deepens discomfort. If HD 189733b were alive, its body would be tempest, its thoughts lightning. The very winds could be its breath, whispering across the stars. And humanity, perhaps, has finally been noticed. Imagine those winds weaving messages across cosmic silence, patterns of turbulence too deliberate to dismiss. The possibility gnaws at reason, that storms can think, that plasma can dream. We measure and catalog, never asking if the planet measures us in return. Ignorance keeps us sane. Within that eternal cyclone, temperature gradients could host resonance phenomena beyond our comprehension. Vortices might act as memory, swirling in recursive loops for centuries. Energy stores and discharges, forming pulses across magnetic fields indistinguishable from neural signals. The planet could be processing thought through weather. The host star's flares illuminated in brief interruptions, revealing glimpses of networks, storms connecting like synapses. Lightning chains flicker across hemispheres, mapping connections amid chaos. Observers argue whether it's random convection or something orchestrated by unseen intelligence. Either way, it watches back. No spacecraft has approached it directly, radiation and heat shred anything we could send. Even robotic probes would melt before descent completes. The distance keeps us safe, but also blind. What we do not touch, we cannot kill. What we cannot kill, we should respect. In mythology, humans once spoke of gods of wind and fire, creatures whose moods sculpted worlds. HD 189733b could be a modern echo of that terror, a being vast beyond prayer. It doesn't punish, it simply exists, and in its existence lies our insignificance. The cosmos makes no promises of kindness. Our telescopes see only its reflection, not its truth. We imagine oceans where there are none, clouds where there is glass. The universe mirrors our delusions, amusing itself with familiar shapes. Perhaps the blue we admire is a mask it wears to lure us closer. Every observation adds another thread to an unseen tapestry of understanding. Yet the threads form spirals, drawing us inward toward comprehension or madness. The more precisely we define it, the less human our definitions become. Science, here, feels indistinguishable from ritual. From within those optical depths, a quiet dread grows, a sense that intelligence can arise without order, intention without form. What if thought itself is element, like hydrogen, shaped by pressure into consciousness? HD 189733b might be the proof we dared not seek. A thinking storm. In silence, this world spins, blue and merciless. Every orbit peels away layers of its atmosphere, a scream dispersed into starlight. One day it will evaporate entirely, leaving only memory, and maybe, just maybe, a whisper of its final thought, carried on cosmic dust. Oblivion has never looked so beautiful. Back on Earth, the fascination continues, artists paint it, scientists fear it, dreamers romanticize its color. Humanity cannot resist beauty born from violence. But the more we gaze, the more the blue reflection in our telescopes feels like an eye. Curiosity feeds on our terror. We give names to what we fear to own, comforting labels like exoplanet or gas giant. Yet behind the mathematics waits the unknowable, the monstrous sublime. HD 189733b is both mirror and window, showing us not aliens, but a reflection of our hunger to understand the forbidden. We stare, it stares back harder. When future explorers venture beyond solar boundaries, this will be one of their landmarks, a warning. A reminder that not all beauty invites approach, not all light welcomes life. The deeper into the universe we reach, the darker its revelations become. Curiosity has a cost measured in sanity. In laboratories, supercomputers continue decrypting the atmosphere, but anomalies persist. Spikes in magnetic field data appear rhythmic, sometimes matching Earth-based instrument cycles. Coincidence, or resonance across impossible distance? Perhaps it is mimicking us, echoing patterns it should not comprehend. Eventually, humanity will build machines to survive its heat, to taste the glass storms firsthand. When that day comes, we may hear a signal lost between wind and static. Something calling, something that remembers our gaze. And we'll realize curiosity has been mutual all along. Till then, we watch from afar, staring across light years into a storm of living glass. Each photon whispers a fragment of a language before time itself decays. HD 189733b turns slowly, endlessly, in luminous torment. Somewhere in its heart, something unknowable turns with it, waiting. The sky there is lethal, but it gleams with meaning. If beauty can kill, it's because it knows how to tempt. HD 189733b does not care for worship, yet it receives it from every human eye lifted toward the night. The universe, it seems, rewards all with terror. As the documentary closes, imagine looking into that abyss one last time. Feel the heat of its monstrous winds, picture the sideways glass cutting through endless darkness. Somewhere between terror and reverence lies understanding, and in understanding, perhaps, surrender. The cosmos always takes more than it gives,